I get a lot of students asking me how to build their business and what they can do to get new clients. And you know, this is a struggle for a lot of people, anyone trying to build a new business. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I did so that you can spend more time practicing the art of microblading and less time stressing about finding new clients. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Christy and I'm the owner of Boss Brows. I've been in the beauty industry for over 8 years now, 4-time certified microblading artist and trainer. I'm all about building a community where we can share ideas, tips, and tricks, and also support each other. Building a business can be hard, and sometimes we need others in the industry who can be there for us and share some insight. I post new videos. I post new videos every Tuesday, so if this is something that you're into, be sure to subscribe and check it out. Building a business can be an uphill, rocky road. And you know what? I totally loved it. Every part of it. It was a challenge, and I think that's what I liked the most. When you first start a business, is stay positive. Never let yourself get down. This is a process. It's gonna take time. So just remember to be patient and stay positive. When I first started microblading, I actually signed up for a one-on-one private training with this woman who actually just stole my money. And I was so pissed. I was broke, so I couldn't afford another training. So you know what I did? I just started practicing and watching videos and training myself and working on paper and synthetic skin until I actually could save up the money to go to another training and continue on my path. A lot of people would let that one experience bring them down, but I didn't. It almost inspired me to try harder. I was determined, and that was a huge part of the success to my business, was being positive. My dad always says that in the beginning of a new business, you always have more time than money. Most of the time we're broke in the beginning or in debt. You have to take advantage of having that time. There's a lot of things you can do to get your name out there and build your business that doesn't cost any money. I will say, do not waste your money on experts who can help you build your Instagram, your Facebook. You know, don't spend money on the advertisements. It really is just a waste. And I'm not taking away from the people who are in that industry to help businesses, help their marketing. For, a small business, and especially for me, I had little money, no money. That was just something that I found to be wasteful. There's so many free things that you can do that will actually get the job done. Okay, so this is what I did. I created an Instagram, a Facebook, a Yelp, and I actually created a, a Twitter. But I did take advantage of any social media platform out there that was free. Even if I was just posting funny quotes about microblading or eyebrows. Instagram is super easy because it's pictures. Pictures of girls or guys with amazing eyebrows, and just put brow goals. Anything like that. You don't have to necessarily be microblading yet or have a plethora of before and after photos to start an Instagram. All you need are some funny memes and quotes that will actually get your name out there. You can start following people, and hopefully they will follow you back. Well, I know some of my students, they were a little concerned about starting a Yelp. What one of my students told me was she was worried about a bad review. Now let me tell you, Yelp is great. You will get a lot of clients from Yelp, so you need it. It is an amazing platform. So many people use Yelp, and you know what? You may get a bad review, and that's okay. Hopefully you just provide a great service and you have a good attitude, good communication with your client, so you won't get a bad review. If you do, just respond to it and let them know if there's anything you can do to make their experience better. And just realize that some people are haters and aren't gonna love you. What I love about Yelp is there is a check-in option. One of the options is giving them a 5% discount for check-ins. When they check in, it will announce to the world that you are seeing clients, and it will get some traffic. It will also give your client the opportunity to go to your Yelp page, maybe leave a review, because when you check in, it actually has an option on there that says, do you want to leave a review? I can't tell you how many times my clients would just leave a review. It's great. They get 5% off their service for checking in, and you get a review. As far as reviews go, I know it may not be totally appropriate to ask clients to leave a review. I do it anyway. I have so many reviews that it started to build credibility for my business. You definitely need to create a Google. Everyone uses Google. In fact, when you search Boss Brows LA, you will see on the right hand side, and it shows my business, my address, my website, everything. And you can leave reviews on Google as well. The main thing about using these different platforms is communication. Communication is key. If someone emails you or messages you, DMs you, whatever, you want to make sure you get back to them as soon as possible, because you're letting them know that you are open for business and that you are available for them. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Facebook. I feel like it's getting so much more complex, and like I need a Facebook for Dummies book. Create a page on Facebook. Start asking your friends to be followers. If you already have followers, or not followers, what are they called on Facebook? Friends, okay. If you already have friends on Facebook, once you create your business page, you can go through all of your friends lists and just ask them to follow your page. Not follow, sorry, to like your page. You already have so many friends on Facebook, might as well take advantage of that and ask them to support your new business. The most important thing in building a new business is your credibility and your reputation. So we've hit social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We've hit Yelp and Google. Those are 5 platforms right there that are really gonna help grow your business. It may be slow, or it might feel like it's slowly progressing, only because it's new. I promise you that give it like 6 months and you will find that you are getting a lot of new clients. Once you start seeing clients, make sure to give them cards. I always, when my clients come in, give them a card and a little pamphlet. Give that to them so that hopefully they share it with their friends. When you give that to them, you can also ask them to leave a review. Just say, hey, I would love for you to share your experience so that other people can get some insight on what this, service is all about. And nothing is better than someone's personal experience, something like that. But you can ask for a review. The worst thing they can say is no, or they're not gonna do it. In most cases, if someone's really happy with their service, they're gonna leave a review. Have you ever heard your net worth? Have you ever heard your network is your net worth? I said that kind of weird. Have you ever heard your network is your net worth? This is so true. And if you haven't heard of it, pretty much what it means is that the bigger your network is, the better your chances are of having a successful business and making more money. You know what I did? I actually moved to St. Louis from LA. I didn't have a huge network. So I just went around to local salons and brought these really fancy muffins. They were little mini muffins. I brought some muffins to salons in the area where I was going to be opening up my studio, and just said, hey, I'm a new business in town. I do microblading. Here's some of my pamphlets and cards. And if you could just spread the word. I also want to offer you a 20% discount. So that way you're not only bribing them with cupcakes, but you're also offering them a discounted service just so that they'll spread the word about you. That really helped me out. They're going to be seeing clients every day. They're doing clients' hair or nails or skin, makeup, whatever it is. If their brows are looking flawless, their clients are probably gonna ask, hey, your brows look great. What'd you do to them? And then they're gonna talk about microblading, and then they're gonna tell you or tell them your name and give them your card. You're building that credibility. So not only do they now trust you because they've gotten their eyebrows done by you, but they can actually vouch for you to their clients. Another thing that you can do, go to local newspapers or magazines and ask them to write a story about you. Tell them about this great new service called microblading and how amazing it is, how it can change lives, how microblading can help people with alopecia, cancer survivors who have lost their hair, and hopefully they'll want to write a story about you. Funny story actually, I did ask a couple local newspapers and magazines, and one of them had me come in to meet with them. I realized that they had me meet with their advertising specialist. They didn't understand that I was broke and couldn't afford to spend money on advertisements in their magazine, that I wanted them to write a story about me. But I just sat there and listened to what the woman had to say, and in turn built a relationship. About a month later, the editor emailed me and said that they were really interested in doing the story and when could we meet. It actually got me so much business, and it was a totally different demographic. Women in their 40s to 60s who are losing their hair, especially in the arches to tail area, looking for something besides, brow pencils and powders and gels to fill in their brows. That magazine apparently is read by a lot of people in that target market, and I blew up after that. You never know. Just be ballsy and ask around. Ask anyone to do a story on microblading and your business and how it saves lives, because the worst they can say is they can't do it. I also reached out to Fox News and asked if they wanted to do a story, a fluff piece on microblading, and they said, yeah, can you come in next week? I was in the next week with a model doing a live service, which was really scary and intimidating. It was the most gratifying moment of my life because I took a risk, I took the chance and just asked if they would do this story, and they did. And you know what? I was on TV and it really helped my business out. You never know where you're gonna find new clients, so the best thing to do is just try everywhere. Tell everyone about your business. That's pretty much what I did. If I was out at a bar and I met a girl in the bathroom and just started talking to her, I would just say, oh, hey, by the way, I just opened a business in St. Louis and this is my card. Owning your own business and being your own boss is one of the best feelings ever. It can be stressful, it can be hard, you can feel alone because you're doing it all by yourself, but I can't tell you, I have never been more proud of myself in everything that I've done to build Boss Brows to what it is today. I did all of these things that I'm talking about right now, the social media, the newspaper, passing out cards and flyers and just whatever, talking about my business and being passionate about it. Within 6 months of opening my business in St. Louis, I was booked out a month at a time. Now I'm booked out anywhere from a month to 3 months at a time. You start small, but when you get one client, that one client is going to tell their friends, and then their friends are going to tell their friends. It will blow up. Be patient, be positive, and be professional. And you know what? Have fun.